So yes guys, hello and welcome back to the Templeton Triathlete YouTube channel. Yep, it's been a while. Over the past few months, my focus really has been elsewhere. I'm in my final year at university and making videos I just didn't have the time for. Now all my classes are done, my dissertation is submitted, I've only got studying to be doing, but to be honest, that means I've got a little bit more free time each day and yeah, the content can be back. Today is Saturday the 13th of April and in just about 2 weeks time, on Sunday the 28th of April, I've got Loch Ness Etape once again. Being about 2 weeks out, I'm now starting to look towards tapering for the event, and yeah, today is going to be one high intensity session, not super long, we're probably going to be less than 3 hours, but it's going to be quite a good race simulation. So for my training today, like I was just saying, race simulation on the cards. Really, the only differences I'm sort of making here is one, I'm putting on the aero socks that Santa brought me at Christmas time for the first time, as yeah, aero socks don't really make a difference when you're riding indoors on Zwift. And then as well, I'm also going to be using my race nutrition strategy. Now of course, it's a small channel, don't have many sponsors, and yeah, so instead of giving out free sponsorship, I'm going to subtly call it Gamma Gas.
Got him! Got him!
Which is going to give me 80 grams of carbohydrate in both my bottles. So we'll get these filled up and then it's time to head out the door. Now, today's ride is probably a bit windier than what I would have wanted. The wind is probably not going to be great on the GoPro here. But yeah, what's going to happen is I'm heading out and taking on a reasonably lumpy route to start. There's a big climb at about 50k. When I get to that climb, that's when I'm going full gas. I'm going to go and push everything I've got and then try and hold on until we get to about 80k and then cool down to get home. So yeah, moderate riding for most of the ride, taking on the climbs, and yeah, when we get to that big climb, it's go time. Okay, warm up just about complete. Time to get some pressure on the pedals and get this workout started. I thought it'd be a good idea just to give a brief overview of how my winter training has gone, while the B-roll of the ride plays in the background here. And yeah, it's been really good to be honest. The weather has been grim, very wet, very cold and very miserable here in Scotland, but I've managed to push through and get some solid efforts done. I've kept a consistent long run each week throughout the winter and also kept a long ride most of the time on Zwift as well, which yeah, I'm definitely feeling the benefits for now as I'm starting to ramp up the intensity in my training. Let's go back to mid-ride Adam to see how he's getting on. Okay, 20k's in and pretty much had all the tailwind so far. Feeling good at the moment. We just need to get tucked in aero when we do turn back and face that headwind. Looking towards the race, or well, I'll need to watch out. I get called out by the YouTube comments police last year. It's a sportive, not a race guys, remember that. I'm now starting to get quite excited. The legs, hoping to just feel good on race day, just keep building intensity over the next couple of weeks. And yeah, with the footage that I've got here on the GoPro, if you let me know in the comments if you like the shots. I found it just in the linear mode on the camera, but I can also adjust it to be super wide. So that might be something that I'll try on my next ride. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you've got any thoughts about the footage so far and what you'd want me to capture in the Etape Loch Ness video. Back to Adam again, just before the climb. Okay, we've officially made it down the coast to Largs. We've got about 15 minutes until the climb. I'm feeling okay so far, not feeling brilliant, but hoping the legs come good when we start going up the climb. Yeah, just feeling a little bit flat, but keep pushing on. wasn't the effort I was wanting. I don't know, the legs just felt flat. My heart rate didn't really go up at all. It's just a tough shift, definitely put in. But yeah, I thought the legs would have felt better. I'll take a couple of minutes easy, and then we'll get back on the pedals and take this tailwind home.
And wow, when I say tailwind, this was something else. Okay, I'm a bit of a fair weather cyclist, normally opting for indoors and Zwift riding when the weather even gets slightly bad. But yeah, this was directly behind me. There was some sort of little ramps and climbs that you're normally always having to go in the small ring, and I was taking them in the big ring easily. It was crazy. As well, it was mostly flat on the way back. I did jump on the cycle path. It's the easiest way to get home. Of course, the cycle path is like public space. There's plenty of dog walkers, other cyclists out. So yeah, if I was passing anyone, I was slowing right down, making sure that they knew I was coming. But yeah, we were off the cycle path, back into Loch Ness, up the last bit of the climb, and then made it back to the house. Perfect, ride complete. And yeah, we'll get that analysed in a wee while. But first, the triathlon life continues. Quick change of clothes, quick bite to eat, and then we're off to the pool. After the big cycle, I wanted to just keep the swim pretty simple, and yeah, managed to get a good bit of turnover in. Set off with my usual warm-up of mixed swimming, front crawl and backstroke, into a couple of drills, and then some descents. The main set, I'd done 3 rounds of 300 builds, straight into 2 times 50 fast. I was actually quite surprised how fast I was going on the shorter reps here. Felt pretty decent. I did manage to get through both bottles of the Gamma gas from earlier on, and yeah, I think that definitely helped. I wasn't too tired when I was swimming. Finished it off with some strength work using the pool and pads, and then a nice easy cool down to finish off the swim. And there we have it, another day's training complete. Yeah, with the bike, I'm not overly pleased with it, but again, there's nothing that really went wrong with it either. The power numbers were reasonable, and to be honest, with the wind, wasn't too much I could do about that. Then off to the pool, a decent swim, just keeping the arms turning over, and yeah, sort of over the next couple of weeks, it's going to be about reducing the volume, bringing that load down, keeping the intensity there, but bringing the overall load down, and yeah, freshening up for race day. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram and Strava, and I'll catch you in the next one.